Sometimes when art just clicks with you, you know it. Like, you know that feeling. And I think that does come from having looked. One thing that David always taught me was to look in the dusty corners. Don't follow the crowd. I'm Beth Greenacre. I work as an art advisor and consultant. I curate. I was for many, many years curator for the Davie Bowie collection. So pretty much on graduating from the Courtauld in the late 90s, I started work with David on his collection of modern British, some contemporary, African art, Memphis furniture. It's a vast, vast collection. He compiled a very, very beautiful body of work that was really, really personal to him. So it's kind of writing those narratives and thinking about those narratives with him as well. It's a really, really personal relationship, actually, working with a collector. And many of my clients I've worked with for over a decade. Contemporary is my main sort of area of expertise, but I also have worked a lot with modern British, and I'm hugely passionate about that period. It was a catalyst in my life, I think, and in my career, David dying, and it made me rethink what I really wanted. One thing that I was very clear on recently was that I really wanted to continue to work closely with artists, and so hence introducing more curatorial opportunities. I've always championed women and female identifying artists throughout my career. So this is a work by Caroline, a contra. I often look at this and think of the female body. I read the grotesque into it as well as otherwise, but also there's something very tender and gentle about it as well. So it's kind of, it has this sort of duality that I really, really enjoy. I was thinking about the body quite a lot. So a number of the artists work with the female body, and also landscape somehow is woven in. And I think that the female body and landscape is inherently interwoven and intertwined. So Caroline has submitted a really beautiful postcard. On first glance, it looks like it could be a landscape, it could be rolling hills. But then when you look closer, you realise she has been exploring her own body, celebrating it. So it's incredibly intimate, but I love that kind of push and pull between the abstract and the figurative. But I also just invited artists that I really love. They might be artists who are only just receiving the visibility that they deserve. Somebody like Ingrid Pollard, for example, who's nominated for last year's Turner Prize.